World of Warcraft, My Virtual Travel Journal by Christy Hartley. There's a Battle.net desktop app for Blizzard gamers where they can create a social community including World of Warcraft guilds. Creating a trial account is easy and logging in is quick. Choosing a character is fun, and I do this very quickly because when I see the hunter, I know it's me. I love my pet, the wolf, and I love the crossbow that the hunter has. When you log in, it shows you what character you are, at what level, and in what realm. Here, I'm Christy H., a level 4 hunter in Northshire. The option to upgrade is always available, and it appears that the trial version allows you to battle to level 85. One of the first things I do in the game is walk right up to an enemy before I know how to use my crossbow and I'm killed. After I'm resurrected by the spirit healer and I bring my wolf back to life, I click on every key on my keyboard and mouse and discover how to use my weapon. The right mouse button locks on my target, the left button fires the bow, and by pressing the number 2 on my keyboard I engage the steady shot ability. It's actually very simple. The control bar along the bottom of my screen includes the contents of my backpack, my character description, special abilities, and so forth. One of my first quests is to kill Kurtok the Slayer. This quest description reads, "The rampaging orc horde is led by a savage beast known as Kurtok the Slayer. Kurtok is responsible for the recent invasion and must be killed if we are to have peace in the valley. Venture back east, across the river and through the vineyard, and look for the passage leading into the mountains. Kurtok will be there preparing for another assault." If I click on Show Map in the quest details, I can see where I am and where Kurtok is. My quest also appears as a gold arrow on the map in the upper right corner of my screen, guiding my movement. As part of my next quest, I have to speak with innkeeper Farley at the Lion's Pride Inn. I also have to take Marshal McBride's documents to Marshal Dugan at Goldshire in Elwyn Forest. I learned from the innkeeper that I can get a little R&R here, and I can also make this inn my home or browse the goods here. I'm realizing that characters that are necessary to complete quests are often surrounded by players, providing opportunity for interaction. I check out the world map to gain my bearings in preparation for my next quest. I was doing this once when my map screen became red and I realized I was being attacked. I had to close the map as quickly as possible and immediately engage in combat. This is an annoying feature of the game. I don't believe you should be able to be attacked when you can't see the environment you're in. I accepted a quest from Auntie Bernice. Billy stole her necklace and she wanted me to get it back from him, but when I found him, he told me he was hungry and would only tell me where the necklace was if Bernice made him a pork belly pie. Here I am, killing the wild boar for Billy's pie. I take the pork back to Auntie Bernice Stonefield at the Stonefield farm in Elwyn Forest. She uses it to make a pie for Billy, and when I give it to him, he reveals that he dropped the necklace in the mine and it was quickly stolen away by Goldtooth, one of the kobolds. I gained 55 experience points for discovering Goldtooth's den above the mine. Now I need to kill him, take Bernice's necklace back from his corpse, and return it to her. This was a good quest. It made me do a lot of running around and back and forth between Auntie Bernice and Billy, but it was chunked into small, achievable parts. It felt like an accomplishment once completed. Levels are achieved through experience gained from completing quests, exploring, and victory in combat. Before going on my next quest, I explore professions for achievement points. Earning achievement points results in title rewards such as assistant professor. Moving on, I run into the cloth and leather armor merchant. I considered his wares but didn't buy any at this point. I could learn to reset my class specialization, my talents, or my glyphs. I could also learn dual specialization. In the middle of a quest, I get a message that Alilar invites you to a group. I accept. Similarly, I'm later challenged to a duel. When I decline, the challenger pursues me and challenges me about 6 more times before he gets the message that I'm truly not interested. That was really obnoxious. My current quest is to collect 10 gold dust from kobold miners. However, I'm very frustrated because the mines are like a tourist attraction, full of other players, and it seems all the kobold miners are dead already. I end up having to wander the mine for nearly half an hour to get all 10. I found the half-eaten body of one of the lost guards, known as Malachi. To encounter a half-eaten human body seemed a bit graphic. With level 8, a new ability is available to me, Concussive Shot. I will have to explore that. I find the Griffin Master and mount a griffin. This is the first time I've been in the air. Flying over buildings and getting the aerial view is really neat. The other players are friendly, but most seem focused on their quests and run to and fro. Without a quest, I feel like I'm just wandering without a goal. I have completed my 10th hour of active play. My final conclusion for the game is that it is excellent interactive storytelling with great audio-visual aspects.